come on in. Welcome everybody to season, I can't believe I'm saying this, 27 of PRA PlayStation Wreckfest. I am your host, your streamer tonight, Squeller, and also season manager, Wreckfest, PSN Wreckfest manager. So if you need anything, hit me up. But I'll be streaming tonight's race. Let's get comfy here. And we got a bit of a doozy this season. We're going to be doing something a little special. We've never done it before, so it's a bit of an experimental season. But we will be doing a completely randomized season. So what does that mean? Completely randomized season is an hour before the stream started, an hour before this race is about to start. There was a randomized, so you can check it out on my channel, there's a randomized car out of 3 cars that the drivers knew about that can be selected. And the track was completely randomized from like all of our safer options that Wreckfest has to offer, which is more than you think, considering the game's called Wreckfest. But they're ready to go. I'll get ready and let qualifying start. So these drivers have had only 1 hour to figure out the tune, their line with this car, everything like that. So it's going to be definitely an interesting one, because normally in PRA you would have seen the drivers spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time perfecting their line, get everything perfect, ready to go just to compete. And now it's kind of, well, if you don't have that time, well, you don't need to. Everybody's going to have that same equal level of an hour to figure out these 2 tracks. So we got Sandstone Raceway Short Reverse coming up shortly, and we'll see our qualifying, see everybody's pace is at. And yeah, we're about to get going here. Let me pull up my my chat here. And if I sound a little stuffy, I am sick, so excuse me. I'm hoping my voice lasts the entire stream, but that's okay. I got some Canada Dry to keep me going. I'm going to pull up my chat here. Okay, qualifying. I believe this track is 5 laps qualifying. Yep. Of course, here, if you're new to PRA, it is a clean Wreckfest racing league, so you're not going to see the corner bombs and the full sands and the pit maneuvers that you would see in a public lobby. All these drivers vary in skill level, but every single one of them, if they got thrown into a public lobby, they will be beating it. The skill level of these guys have reached a point where they want more competition. They want to be like, okay, I really want to see if I could duke it out with the best of the best. And so that's what they're all doing here now today. So that's kind of why this league exists and what it's for. It's for those guys to really just test their mettle and get some solid, clean racing in, and not constantly having to dodge people driving with one hand and whatnot and not paying attention. So let me lock on with, let's go with Tree here. I think you saw him first. It's Tree. It's been a while for me on Wreckfest. I gotta get, there we go. See how Tree does laps around this track. So keep in mind, these drivers only had an hour of practice on this. I'll also share my stream in the Discord for everybody. Okay, now I have the live chat up. I can see it now. Okay, there we go. Stream is up. Sorry about that. And my voice is already going. Oh, excuse me. Okay, where were we? Let's bounce around here because trees got a little messed up. Let's go on Wumbo, the mystery machine. Oh, or not. So even though these drivers have only had an hour to figure this out on this specific track with this car, they've driven this track a lot, so they got a really good idea of what the line will be, especially in B class. But it still adds a challenge because you only have like an hour to figure out 2 tracks, so it's not nothing. As we finish up qualifying here. Okay, I think I can W with a 46.3, his fastest lap. Trees in second with a 46.6. A couple 46s. Everybody's roughly in the same range, which is nice to see, especially for not having divisions this season and just, kind of sending it. T-Balls is new to T-Bales? T-Bales? I don't want to. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. I can't tell if it's T-Bales or T-Balls. Anyway, I'm gonna call him T. I'll figure it out later. T is new to our league. He's raced in WPL before, another very popular Wreckfest league. Oh, who ran that 46.1 right at the end? That was W. Of course it was. So, but T is new to our league. He's raced in league racing before, but it's good to see a newcomer sitting in the middle of the pack. Something that's very hard to do. Yeah. Got a couple drivers still going. Let's see what Doobie's doing across the line here. So 46.9. Let's see what track does. Track stays there too as well. Okay, so W is your pole sitter. Wetberg in second place. And Trees in third. That's going to be your top 3 to start. And, Cynics? I'm gonna call him Cynics. He's raced with us plenty of times before. Good to see him back out, and a very respectable 4th place as well. Good mix of drivers. Like to see it. Should be an exciting one too. And of course, because as I mentioned, we run clean racing, we do follow a caution system in case things go a little wacky to keep drivers in check, and just to. If something doesn't go somebody's way and it's some bad luck and 2 drivers end up killing each other by accident, they won't be punished for it. We'll do a reset. Wired will be your head official tonight. Thank you, Wired, for saying when to go, when to stop, and when to call a caution. Well, everybody's raring to go. Well, I'm going to press start and let the timer go. And of course, if you are interested in any of this racing, normally we stream over at, if you search up PRA_network, that is where we normally stream. Unfortunately, the PlayStation changed the way they did things, and I couldn't get into the account before today, when I tried to get on it today. So I'm going to do some more finagling, so hopefully it'll be good for next week. But for now, that's okay. Stream's still going. You'll just have to sit here in the meantime. It looks like we're ready to go. So they are going to run a pace lap, get everybody lined up. They won't be going off the green. Let's get Chase Fire 2 going. There's our pulsar W. Wetberg. In the back, looking good, looking good. Oh, I'm digging Temp's paint job. I think that's my favorite right now. I'm a sucker for the flames, the blue. Also, I'm colorblind, so maybe it's not blue. Oh, I love Wired's too. But he knows I rock that kind of, that paint. Everyone looks good. Wumbo in the classic Mystery Machine colors. I'm digging it. So this should be a pretty competitive race here. Like, all these drivers... you can't count any of them out, even though like Trackhawk and Wired didn't quite have the qualifying they wanted to. Wired's won Gold Season Championships before. He's taken a very large break from the game, like myself, but like you can't count him out. Just all that experience. Wumbo's won championship. Like the list goes on. But I'll go mid pack here. Actually, you know what? Let's get that free cam going. Get a good view of the whole. Oh, maybe not. A little rusty. We are green, green, green. Here we go. Into turn one, everybody spreads out a little bit, trying to get first position. Petrie with a little bit of an inside dive, but he straightens it out. Good save. Now, when I say dive, that wasn't a crazy dive. We're fine here. Everybody straightens out a little bit. W gets away clean. Wetsberg also doing his part, keeping him in check. Got some clean air. And we got Cynics and Tree battling out as Tree slides into that third place slot. And then we got a ball of hate in the back where everybody's trying to figure out their line. T goes a little wide. Good save. Not to, oh, taps track, but no crazy drama. Everybody makes it through. That corner is very tight. And that is lap 1 of 20 on this track. Expect to see more mistakes tonight. Everybody's only had an hour with 2 tracks to learn. So think about it like roughly a half an hour per track. So it is very just get in and go. Petrie and Cynics, good battle there for third. Or fourth, sorry. Excuse me. W's just already starting to pull away. Westberg is still there by all means, though, so we'll see if Westberg can keep him in contention here. Temp is making a move on Petrie up on the inside of that corner. He gets a good line, too. Petrie's on the outside. See if he can hold it. Temp's got preferred inside. Petrie goes a little wide. Having the fence will slow him down. Good save, though. And it's still a battle. It didn't slow him down as much as I thought. They're basically side by side. Temp is preferred inside. Oh, Temp cuts up just a little too tight. Petrie goes in around the outside, but that means Wumbo is right there, also trying to push his way through. All very good racing. And it looks like Wumbo's just going to force Temp a little. Oh, no! T goes off the track. I missed it. That might be our first tally. We need 2 tallies to call a caution. We got Temp. Now Wired is pushing up with Wumbo. Gets in front and parks it on Temp. And it just goes to show the caliber of these racers. Temp has a little bit of a... like an early break there on turn 1, and he loses his battle with Petrie because of it and drops down 2 positions just like that. It is so cutthroat, the level of racing that we have here. But you can't count Temp out. He could be right back in it. He's a great driver. Let's check near the front of the pack again. Looks like, yeah, that's it. Wetsberg. He is right there with W still. Some good racing there. Love to see it. W, as many of you may know, has a tendency just to run away sometimes, so it's good to see. Looks like we have a battle between Wumbo and Wired. 2 great buddies, have been racing against each other for a long time. Oh, a little bit of contact, incidental, of course. Wumbo, what a save. I thought he was dying there. More contact between the 2 going into the last corner. They are side by side, glued to each other. So let's see what Wired could do. He's got preferred inside. He's got to worry about Temp at the same time. It's a nice inside line. Wumbo does his best to make sure he can't take it. And it looks like Wumbo defended beautifully. Just a little bit inside there, so Wired couldn't take a nice sweep through there. And was able to defend. And because of that, it looks like Temp also got pressed up a little bit and was unfortunately lost his spot. Wumbo and Wired still beating and battling on each other. Let's see how they take this corner. Wumbo's right there and will not relent. What a great battle between these 2. Glued for a whole lap plus. And the more they battle, the more the drivers in front, like Petrie, it starts to give a gap. Looks like Wired's going to try to go for a switcheroo here. Wumbo defends it, though. And now Wired's going to dive in as much as he can just to stop Temp from Trackhawk from taking advantage of that. Look at these 2. I love it. Oh, no. Wumbo just gets a little inside, and that's going to mean he loses 2 spots. 1 for sure, maybe 2. He's still battling with Trackhawk here, but Wired makes the move. And Track parks it in front of Wumbo. Oh, no. Wired goes a little wide. I miss it. Just like that, we're back where we were, but now Trackhawk's in front. Temp is still right there. So is Doobie. Oh, and I missed what happened in front, but Cynics also got caught up. So now we just have a huge, huge pile of drivers here. This is dangerous. Oh, no. Wumbo gets hit into the wall. Absolute chaos. Wumbo goes in a little hot. He's going to go wide on the corner. And just like that, with all the chaos, Trackhawk is now leading this pack near the back. A very chaotic pack. Oh, wired taps Cynics, but he respectfully backs out not to spin him. Love to see it. But all this drama means Trackhawk is starting to run away here. Oh no, Temp is around. That is for sure at least one. That is definitely one. And if T counts as our other tally, we might have a caution. We'll see what happens here, though. When we do cautions in PRA, it is a race back to the line, because we're not worried about actually anybody getting injured, of course. So they race back to the line. So if there is a caution, we will see it on this next lap by. Checking near the front of our pack. Looks like Westberg, W, and Tree are all kind of in their own little island. And knowing the consistency of these drivers, it's going to have to take a mistake for someone to pack up. And that just doesn't happen with these people. Like it's insane, the consistency that you see, even with an hour's practice. And there's no caution thrown. So we're still green here. And it looks like the chaos of the backpack is kind of flattened out a little bit. We still have T, I think it's Bales. Yeah, I think that's an I. The Wreckfest font is yeah, that's an I. T Bales and Temp are going at it in the back. Good to see them still battling it out. T unfortunately was I didn't see exactly what happened, but he went off early in the race, and then it looks like Temp was kind of pitted. An incident with Wumbo, so that would definitely be a tally. So we have at least one. We have one for sure. Let's go check out the front of the pack again. Oh no, who's that wired? Wire goes off. I didn't see it. If he did it on his own, it will not be a tally. But if he's racing with somebody, it will be. So we'll see if we get a caution here. I also love to see how it's wired and Wumbo once again, or how many laps the two fighting each other. I don't. No, we are still green. So I think Wire just went off on his own there. Let's ride on board with Wired. See him go after Wumbo here. There's Wumbo. There's Wired. Oh no! Was that a Petrie? Oh no! Or was it a Westberg? I think I might have been I thought I saw something happen. Let me go back to my big camera here. Yeah, Westberg's in third. So it looks like Westberg made a mistake. Where is he now? He's right there with Petrie. I'm gonna hop on board with Petrie and see if he can. I missed what happened to Westberg. I just saw a frame of him sideways. Let's get on board with Westberg here. As he or Petrie, as he tries to chase down Westberg. So with that, we now have not Trackhawk. My bad. Treeless is in second now. Westberg's in third. And Petrie is trying to chase down Westberg for that podium spot. That's 14-20. Westberg goes wide. Gains a lot of speed coming out of that corner, though. That might be the intended line. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them. Sorry, my voice is starting to go, everybody. free cam going. We got Wumbo and Wired still battling. Cynics and Temp. Something happened to Cynics because of the damage on his car. Yeah, we had definitely a couple of battles. Here we go. Wired's looking to make a move on Wumbo. Has a good inside line. These guys might end up side by side here. Yeah, Wumbo's pushing in still. Look at these two. Going after it. Wumbo beautifully defended though. Go Wired up the inside. A little bit of contact. Nothing bad, though. And he will take that position. Tons of laps to go still. We got three. Wumbo's already pushing for it back. Oh, no. Wumbo goes over. That would be a tally. I don't think we're at caution cutoff. We might restack him. Yeah, I can hear you, Master. If you do whatever you want. Wired's hosting, though, so he might kick you because he doesn't recognize your name. So it's probably safer just to stay in the stream. Okay, yeah, we'll see here. This is lap 17 up front. But knowing those two, they might have not said anything and just said, yeah, we'll finish. Oh, no, it was. Okay. Sometimes people are nice and they don't want to make everybody restack. But we have a green-white checker finish here. A crazy ending from that little hiccup there between some hard battling between Wumbo and Wired. So that means that the first tally was between Temp and I think it was Wumbo as well, where Temp got a little sideways. We raced for a while, and then we had that flip from Wumbo there with a hard battle with Wired. And again, it's just hard racing between two people. Tallies don't have to be something intentional. Like, it's never intentional. These guys aren't pitting each other or anything like that. But even sometimes they're racing side by side and there's no contact. But, like, because of the space that Wumbo had available, he had kind of no choice but to flip there or whatever he may have, it, contact or not. Like, it's a racing incident. We'll call it a tally. So, but this is going to be an exciting finish. We got all these drivers on a crazy shootout now for the first race of the season. Everybody hungry for points, starting out even. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens. And here we go. This is an exciting finish. We are green, green, green. Here we go. Going in the first corner. Oh, no. Tree and Wetberg get hooked up. Tree's going to get sent way wide. Wired darts it up the middle. We got 3 wide and 2 lanes. Tree kind of cuts in front again. Wumbo was a little wide. Capitalizes on it, and we got Wired, Wumbo, Tree, Track's trying to think. Oh no, Track and Wired are hooked up a little bit. They make it. Wetberg's trying to make a move on W. Total chaos here. Everybody's keeping it straight though. And with that, we now have W. Wetberg's going for it. Oh, that's too much area. Too much area. Less speed. Oh no, Cynics is over, up and over. Hate to see it. This one a little too inside. And now we're starting to line out a little bit, but a lot is happening. W has had some clean air. He's able to run away from the pack. Treeless and Wetberg are fighting. We got Wired and Wumbo both glued to each other once again. Petrie's trying to get his spot back to where he was. Oh no, Wumbo's going around! Oh, unfortunate. It's got hooked a little sideways and got spun fully around. Hate to see it. Of course, nothing intentional, just happens. Just tight pack racing. Yeah, these shootouts get crazy. I hate to see what happened to Wumbo there in Cynics, but that's hard racing for you. And now we have a W still in first. We got Treeless in second, Wetberg in third, Wired in fourth, Petrie in fifth, and battling with Trackhawk. Let me get to our race leader here. W passes the line. Treeless, Wetberg, Wired, Petrie, Track, Doobie, T, Temp, and then unfortunately Wumbo and Cynics both had some hiccups there, and they get pushed to the back. And that will be race one, a crazy one. Let me get Debbie in the booth. Let me make a booth. I haven't even been in a booth. Shout out to this party. Let's add W. Where's W? There he is. Oh my God. Green, white, checker, chaos.
That stressed me out a little bit.
Yeah. I think it stressed everybody out. Unfortunately, we saw Cynics and I think it was Wumbo got the bad end of the stick there at the end on that shootout. But
I got
good for you
sideways.
Yeah, you were sideways at one point. It was bad, but good for you to clear the pack and keep going. That was crazy.
Oh,
Chaotic way to start the season, eh?
Yeah, I had an 11-second gap, and they called the tally as I was going over the jump. I'm like, you're joking.
Yeah, I saw that tally too. W ended up on, or not W. Wumbo ended up on his roof, so it wasn't a what's the word I'm looking for? A weak tally. It was one that needed to happen, and some hard racing.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. But good job holding your own. Do what you do best, getting that lead and sticking with it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the back on this one. It kind of depends all on the times here. In practice, I was about a second faster, so I think I'm going to start the back here.
All that experience is shining through on this format. You feeling in touch quicker?
Oh, dude, I love this type of format. Nobody gets a head start on anybody. Everybody just is about even. I love it.
Yeah. That's kind of the goal. I like it. Hopefully others are liking it too. If people are feeling it's not enough time, then we could always add some more. But I do like the way that we're doing it. But glad to hear you're enjoying it too.
I think the hour is perfect. I think it needs to stay. I think it would have been cool with a different car this race, but hey,
it's random.
The wheel speaks.
Yeah, the wheel speaks. That's why I stream the wheels. Everybody knows it's random. But okay.
I love the idea.
Awesome. Well, glad to hear you're enjoying it. Well, go out and do what you do best on this next race, and we wish you luck.
Heck yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
I gotta find my way out of here. I don't think I'm in
the door's in the back. Yeah, here, I'll show you the door. Yeah.
Don't kick me. Wait, I don't see their party. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Bye. Okay, that was race one. Now we got a bit of a longer track, so we're only going to do 4 pace laps of Northland Raceway. Oh, excuse me if the stream caught that. But I was set ready. Well, I hope everybody else, other than W, is enjoying this new format. It's definitely a lot different. I also don't know why it says temp server requires the host, but that's okay. Okay, drivers are just making sure the tunes are as good as they could get when they were figuring it out on their own. Actually, the cool thing about PRA is since the beginning of like time, when I was racing and everything, everybody worked together to figure out the tune, and I love seeing it. And I noticed when I went to go start the stream, I think every single one of these drivers were all in a lobby together, just practicing, sharing their tunes, helping each other get faster. And everybody is competitive here; they want to win, but they're also here to have fun, and they want everybody to do the best that they can. So it's a really great community. Definitely recommend if you want to check it out. You have to. Okay, Master, you have to be in the car of the season. I explained this in Discord. You have to have the car. But I appreciate you could sit in there, but appreciate you understanding that it keeps it fair by having everybody be in the same car. Okay, here we go. We have qualifying 4 laps. We're just waiting on one more to be ready. There we go. Okay. 4 laps qualifying, bit of a longer track, but these drivers have all seen it before. Let's go to a chase cam. And I think W tries to take out Treeless. Wire's hitting W. They're all having fun. But let's hop on board with W, our first race winner of the season. No surprise, W, of course, if you've been around, he is definitely one of the best in the game. And I believe he surpassed, I think he's now the first, he has the most ever PRA wins. He has that title now. An insane amount of wins. I'd have to go check the stats, see exactly how many, but yeah. Definitely a PRA legend, W. And no surprise to see him coming out even with the limited practice, just doing what he does best. So we'll hop on board with him for this first out lap and see his line. Takes it real wide. And it looks like he goes for a late apex on that corner, carrying good speed. Another great exit there. See if he keeps it inside or goes wide here. Okay, keeps it inside. Then he goes wide over the jump. Cuts in. I wonder where... I see. He treats this like a double apex, kind of like a U. Yep. And just clips the tires there with great precision. This corner is harder than it looks. You want to kind of get your 2 tires on that inside there. Yep. And just while maintaining speed. And this blind exit, if you go too wide, it's really bumpy on that outside line. So W uses all the space the track gives him, though. And then here you want to be inside as possible. And then carry it through. Now, at least some insane precision there by W. And he gets a minute .3. Now, it's only the first lap for everybody, but he... fastest lap's a minute 101.3. So, yeah, W definitely has this track figured out. And seeing a gap like that, now mind you, this is early, but if his gap stays around there where like it's a full second faster, that's more of, I think he has a line figured out. Don't get me wrong, W's pace is amazing, but he probably has a line figured out that maybe some of the others haven't with that little half an hour of each track practice. I'm going to hop on board with Wired, who's in front of W on the track right now. And I don't think that's the exit he wanted on the corner, so he's probably just going to reset here. We'll hop on him for a full lap. Ooh, just taps the wall. I don't think he got the run he wanted. We'll pop on with... Yep, Trackhawk got a good run. Let's hop on with him this lap. See what Track does. Track's currently in 4th. Nice inside line there. I'm kind of surprised to see the gaps in the times here. And you kind of see the speed that W is carrying versus some of the other drivers right now. It's really impressive. This track is not easy. I never figured it out myself. Nice line there by track. Let's see how it takes this trickier than it looks corner. With the uphill tight in. And that's what I mean by this corner. It can throw you out when you least expect it. Track does a good job, though. And he's going to take an inside line here. Use all the space the track gives him. Hits a little jump here. And slides it on in. A little bit of an adjust. Okay, words. But that's good enough for third for track. That was a good lap for sure. And if W sticks to his word, he'll be starting in the back because, yeah, he had the pace. Really impressive pace. Man, that's crazy. Maybe with this new format, we just made W even scarier. Okay, excuse me. Let's give my voice a quick break because it is disappearing. Okay, that was qualifying. I'm about to get the race underway. I believe they're doing 15 laps? 15 laps. So this will be a bit of a long one for sure. Okay, we're just waiting for everybody to get ready here. Okay, here we go. Of course, there's a pace lap. The drivers get lined up. I'll adjust the camera in just a minute here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give us some free cam action so we can see the whole pack when that green starts. But yep, W elected to go in the back. Because he has that ridiculous pace. So we got Tree and Trackhawk in the first row. We got Wetberg and Temp in the second. Petrie, Cynics, Wired, TN, Doobie, T Bales, not Balls, sorry about that. Wumbo and W. Here we go. Into the long straight, into a tight hairpin. We'll see how the drivers maneuver it. And we are green, green, green. Here we go. Race 2 of week 1 of season 27. Look at that pack get around there. Treeless takes a nice, clean corner 1. The pack, we got Petrie and Trackhawk kind of going 3 wide a little bit there. Luckily, there's lots of room in that corner. Yep, we got a clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all lining up there, single file. Still a group in the back. That's a little tight. Oh, they bunch up here. Tree's still doing a great job of keeping the pack off of him. This corner's tougher than it looks. Everybody takes it cleanly. And just like that. Oh, we got Doobie and Wired going for it. Love to see Doobie up in the spot. He is a hard grinder on the game for sure, and he's got plenty of pace. Oh my gosh, it's Wumbo T. A little drama in the back, and we're still good. It's like we got Wired and Track going at it here. Wired's on the inside line. He's able to defend. And then Track and Doobie. And then here's W, already halfway through the pack. Just ripping. And that's not him diving in the corners. That's just the pace that we all saw that W has. Doobie's doing a good job of defending him, though. Everybody's avoiding the very brave official that's standing on a tire with the worst protection in the world. Yeah. Oh no, Wired's a little wide. Oh, I hate to see it. That's probably one tally. He probably got tapped a little wide. Watch out! Oh no! He hits him. Oh, bad luck from our board of director Wired there. That's that corner. It's dangerous. It can push you wide. But we gotta hop back in the front here. Let's look how this is looking now. Okay, we got Tree. He's got a great gap. Definitely earned himself some free space to put down some laps. Wetberg is defending Petrie. Doobie is making a move, pushing in on Track. W is trying to follow him in. Now we're almost 3 wide here, going into this tight left-hander. W is trying to make a move up the inside. Carries a lot of speed, surprisingly, through that. And he's part of this conversation now, going down this long straight. Let's see how they... Oh, no, W's a little sideways with Doobie and Track. Oh, but they all save it. What a save by all of them. What a save. Craziness. Absolute chaos. So now we have Petrie trying to move Wetberg wide, and he loses a lot of momentum because of it. Able to capitalize and take that spot. And now we got a W, Cynics, and Wetberg lineup with Petrie right there as well. Let's see how this corner goes. Oh, look at that. Very close. Let's see if these guys take this corner. Pretty clean, pretty clean, pretty clean. No drama. Oh, Cynic's moving. Oh, no, Petrie! What takes that Wetberg? I'm going to call that a little leg spike. Petrie doesn't make his miss his braking spots like that. But good save from them. I love to see Cynics trying to make a move on W right now. Go get him, man. Go get him. Yeah, put your door on him a little bit. There we go. Good battling. As we saw, W, I think, was gaining a lot of speed on this corner. He tend to have it nailed most compared to some of the other drivers. And he does maintain a gap there because of it. I think that's where he's gaining most of his time, if I had to guess. The way he takes that corner is so fast. And he's going to try to track down Tree. He's got 10 laps to do it, but Tree also has ridiculous pace, so it's going to be hard to do. But if anybody could do it, it'd be W. Oh, we have a caution. We must have a... Yeah. I was going to say, Tree didn't screw up. He doesn't do that. So we got a caution, which is going to shoot W right up the second. So 6 laps in, W's been from the back to first. Unfortunately, Wired had got pushed out. He will be starting in the back, but don't count him out. You see how he battles and grinds his way through the pack in the past. He can do it again. I missed what happened to cause the second. Maybe it was that whole drama between 3 guys going out into the dirt here with W. I could have done it. Nobody got spun, but it was a little chaotic. These cars are getting dirty now. Love to see it. Sliding around this track. Good track. I like this track. Glad to see nobody's hit this thing right here. Birch trees are the Wreckfest car's natural predator in this game. I swear they put that tree model in the worst spots. They got it on Pine Hills, they got it on this. But enough about birch trees. We're about to go green here. A couple on Boulder Bank too, actually, that are kind of gross. Anyway. We are about to go green here. Look at a good view of your pack as they stack them and pack them. Waiting for Wired to say green. Green, green, green. Here we go. Turn one. Oh, no. Wetbird butt pack. Oh, no. I think Doobie might have went in a little hard there, and it ended up taking out Wetberg. So it looked like from my angle, at least. But Wetberg's still right there. He gives it back to him a little bit, saying, no thank you. Oh, no. Wired doesn't like that sign as he takes it out. It's got tapped wide. Goes for the reset. Bad luck. Bad luck. Although that said, Treeless is still holding back W. And Cynics is saying, get out of my way! I love it. I absolutely love it. Kid's driving great. W's coming back for a little action. This is a beautiful job of defending. And we got a 1-2-3 now because of it. Also, W might have some pace. No, but he is right there. Let's see how this corner goes for our 1-2-3. Tree going a little wide, trying to take the optimal line, but Cynics is going to be pushed by W, so he's in the way. And he's going to go for the race lead here, maybe. No, taps the inside wall a little bit, gives W some space. We'll see if Cynics defend. It's going to be hard to do against W on this corner. This corner has a lot of space where you can carry outside momentum. But they make contact. Cynics, oh, we got a couple drivers going wide, Petrie and T. And W makes that move. Good job driving the S's up the hill. Here we go. Tree still holding off W. Pretty gets through fairly cleanly. Oh, tip hits the wall, but everybody's sticking it. Let's take a look at the backpack here. Oh, it was Wumbo. I think it was Wumbo at the wall, my bad. Oh, T sticks his nose in on Wumbo, but Wumbo saves it. That could have been really bad. Everybody's keeping it straight. Good to see. Let's check out our front here. W is trying to make a move on Tree, and it looks like he's going to get it just with that line he's got. A little bit of contact, but he gets it done. And let's see if Tree can figure out what W's doing and not let him run away. It's really hard to do that on the fly, but knowing Tree, he could adapt very quickly. Oh, no, he ended up a little bit in the bumps, something you don't want to see, and look how much it slows him down. Tree's going to be fighting for second now on Cynics. And Cynics holds that inside line. Track's right there, too. He might... Oh, close. He doesn't quite have the pace, so tucks in behind Tree. And a good battle. This race has been pretty exciting. Some crazy moments. But with Tree hitting those bumps, W now has all the free space to do what he does best and just, set some insane lap times. He has a 1:02. He could break into the 59s. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We have 5 laps to go here. We're singling a little bit. We got Petrie and Wetberg trying to get after it. Wetberg darts up the inside here after a good corner. Goes wide here, probably attempting a switchback on Petrie. Let's see the momentum he gains here. Yeah, quite a bit. Takes a while. Oh, Petrie maybe hit the wall. Oh, but so does Westberg. Good battling, though. Looks like T on Wumbo were going after it. Oh, Wumbo to the wall. That could have been leg, though. He seemed to maintain his momentum pretty well. Oh, look at this. The battle for second between Track, Cynics, and Tree is going crazy. Tree's doing an amazing job defending Cynics, and Track is doing everything he can to get in there. He's doing still a great job defending. Single file going to lap 12. One more lap until caution cutoff. This trio battle can go either way. Cynics is trying to make a move on Track. Goes for the switcheroo. Yep, puts door on him a little bit. Rides him a bit. Looks like he'll take the position. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit of a ride. But people normally say race they want to be raced, so I wouldn't be surprised to see if Track does the same thing here. And he does try to push him a little wide. Makes a great move, actually. I don't even know if they made contact. But just gets him off his line so he can do a switchback here. Yep, takes it wide. Oh, Cynics hits the air. It's going to slow him down. Do his best to block Track. See if Track does a little bit of contact. A little bit of contact. We've had some good battling. I'm kind of speechless, to be honest. The racing's talking for itself. This second, third, fourth battle has been all over. Oh, we got a caution. Again, I missed the back. Sorry, guys. I was watching that crazy battle. That is my bad, but we have a caution out. We're going to have another green-white checker. It's been a while since I've seen a green-white checker back-to-back. I don't know if I've ever seen it start the league week before like this, or race season, so a little chaotic for sure. The last time we had this happen, Wire took great advantage of it and was able to carve a path through. I think he got third that race where he was running near the back. So we'll see if he can dodge and duck and weave and dodge his way through the pack like he did before. I know W and Tree are sweating again. This is always a scary moment. But look at them, everybody's eager, stacked up, ready to go. This race could be anybody's now. Here we go. 2 laps to go. We have a green-white checker. And we are green, green, green. Here we go into the first turn, last 2 laps of the race. Nobody goes for any crazy dives. Love to see it. Really clean, really respectable. Tree looks like he's going up on the inside. Oh, he gets tapped by Cynics, which means he's going to hit W more than intended. We are 4 wide in the back, because of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Wire chooses life and backs out just a little bit. He says, you know what? Nah, I'll choose life. Look at this big pack slide through our big U double apex corner. Now let's see if W could do what he normally does in this corner and pull away, especially with Tree and Cynics battling. Keep it on the straight and narrow though. Doobie, Wired, T, and Petrie and Temper are just a ball of hate in the back, all battling against each other. Wired's doing his best to push T off, which he needed to. He was getting pushed into the... Oh, no. And just like that, Petrie's around. T lost control of his car there. You hate to see it, and just took out Petrie. But I gotta go to the front. W's got a decent gap, and now this shakeout means that we have W in first, the good gap, Cynics in second, Tree in third, Track fourth, Wumbo fifth. Wired and Doobie are also battling it out there for, I believe it's seventh. Just like that, we've kind of scattered into the trio here at the front, with Cynics having some decent space. Oh no! Trees around. Oh no! I kind of miss what happened, to be honest, but that's heartbreaking on the second to last corner. He was running so well the whole race. But that's the green white checkers for you. They do that. I think we got Wired and Wumbo battling again. But anyway, let's go to our race winner. W, first. Cynics with a great race in second. Track, third. Wetberg all the way back up to fourth. Wired in fifth, jumps up as well. Wumbo sixth. Doobie seventh. Petrie eighth. Tree, unfortunately, ninth after a horrible, horrible luck. And we got Temp running up the pack. Chaotic race. Chaotic race. Woo. Cynics is the only other driver in a minute. I'm going to bring him up here and talk about his race. He definitely put on a good one. Let's add. Oh. Good. I don't have to add him.
Good
I was
morning.
looking for you. Hey, I'm going to add Cynics as well because he had a heck of a race. Let's chat with him as well. But hey, good job, W. Another scary green white checker. We all love to see it. Yay!
No, that's not what I wanted.
That was terrifying. And unfortunately, Tree got. I don't know what happened between Tree and I think it was Wetberg, maybe? Or I'm trying to remember. But he ended up sideways on that uphill corner and just ruined his race. Horrible luck. Damn. He was doing so well. He was battling you like crazy, too. You guys had some good fights there. But
yeah, was it?
I think you were gaining the most time on that uphill corner. You were able to keep your speed so well through that section after watching you qualify. I think your line was just a little bit different from what I saw from everybody else's. You tend to figure you found something out quicker than everybody else, and you definitely capitalized on it.
Yeah, it ended up working out for my favor there.
Yeah. But,
well, I definitely like to spin the wheel, dude. It's definitely fun, so definitely keep it for next season.
Okay, good to know. People were talking maybe also randomizing the class, but I don't know. I wanted to get at least our legs under it and try it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, well, congrats on the back-to-back, W. Good racing. Even on the crazy moments. Yeah.
Stressful back-to-back.
Well, I think more mistakes will happen with this only an hour's practice, so it might be a bit of a chaotic one. But
well,
it was good.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, I will hopefully talk to you next week.
Heck yeah. That was our back-to-back race winner. I think I can W, taking it down for our first week. I hope you all enjoyed it. Another great live streams are back. Appreciate everybody being patient with the hiatus. Things got a little busy, but we're back to normal. And I will get it back on the other channel. So stay tuned for that. But that will be our night of racing. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you guys next Monday at 8 Eastern for some more PRA Breakfast action. Okay, have a good night.